I think that the Founding Fathers must have been stoned and plastered during that whole period.
Beer, whiskey, and wine flowed freely. But was another kind of contraband fueling a new America? Hemp. Early American marijuana.
When I found out about hemp, it was totally a surprise. The Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp paper. The Constitution is printed on hemp paper also. And so are most of our early founding documents from all the states. That thin, crisp paper that Bibles are printed on, that's hemp paper. In addition to our documents, our first flag was on sailcloth, all of which was made from hemp.
Even the clothes on the colonials' backs were made from hemp.
It was a very patriotic thing during the war to be clothed in homespun. Benjamin Franklin, the whole idea was when he went to Europe and was wearing homespun, that was hemp. That was 100% hemp. Homespun has never been anything but hemp.
The Founding Fathers all grew hemp. Thomas Jefferson not only invented a new method for breaking down the fibers in the plant, he brought back newer and stronger strains from a seed collecting trip to France.
Thomas Jefferson actually said there's no greater thing you can do for a country than to add a useful plant to its culture. He was probably looking all over the world for the right hemp to grow in Virginia. He was really into hemp. George Washington said many times over, make the most of the hemp seed and grow it everywhere. He had 40 acres in the south of his property that grew hemp.
Hemp was the single most useful crop in colonial America.
Sails, ropes, flags, banners, uniforms, logbooks, all that was made out of hemp. So it took 80 tons of hemp to outfit one sailing ship. And that 80 tons meant 350 acres of hemp had to be grown just for one sailing ship.
But were they smoking it?
A banned substance today, a plant that gets you high, was something that was smoked regularly by the Founding Fathers.
So the whole, the Founding Fathers, in addition to being drunk all the time, may have been high.
But ultimately, the drug the Founding Fathers had the most success with wasn't hemp. It was tobacco.
We know now that tobacco is like the most addictive drug there is. And we got England hooked on it, and they loved it, and they couldn't have enough. 2 or 3 times as much money could be made by growing tobacco. So tobacco was the #1 crop in early America, and really, drugs started our country.
It's not about justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.